What's up, y'all? CatchAWord crew. The wait is over. It's time for season 2. You know how we roll. Let's do what we do. Go ahead and take a little break. Warm up your lunch, a little potatoes and steak, because God's got a word that'll give us what we need. Some encouragement, some knowledge, true strength indeed. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Get with this flow. Don't mess up the vibe. Y'all ready? Y'all set? Let's go! All right. Hello. I'm waving to folk on Instagram. Hello, YouTube. Y'all come on in, take a break. Some of you are out for the week. Ooh, that's a good break, right? Some of us are out for the week. Some of us just taking a little lunch break, but go ahead and take a little break. Hit the like button, hit the love button, hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube or Instagram. Follow me, hit the follow button. But we want to make sure that you share this word because God has got a word for us today. Last week we started talking about it's in the name, and we were talking about how we got to trust the name of the Lord. But some of us may not know the names of the Lord. And so that is what the Lord has been taking us through, a study of his name so that we know who he is and how he can be in our lives, right? So we talked about him being a provider because he is Jehovah. He is Jehovah Jireh. We talked about him being a healer because he's Jehovah Rapha. Okay. We are going to talk about him being a banner for us today because he is Jehovah Nissi. So that is what we're talking about. It's in the name of Jehovah Nissi. Okay. What do I mean by that? The Lord is my banner. Think about it. If you are fighting in a battle and you wave the white flag, what does that mean? You're giving up, right? Okay. We don't have to wave the white flag because we have the banner of victory, which is the Lord. So that's what we're going to talk about today. He is definitely our banner. He is our confirmation that we have already won the war and the victory is ours. Type that in. The victory is mine. The victory is mine. We already have the victory. And so I'm going to read for you very quickly today. Exodus 17, verses 8 through 16. Remember, this is just catching a quick little word. Okay. Exodus 17, verses 8 through 16. All right. Let's catch this quick word today. And it reads, Now Amalek came and fought with Israel in Rephidim. And Moses said to Joshua, Choose us some men and go out and fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of God in my hand. So Joshua did as Moses said to him and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. And so it was when Moses held his hands up. Hold your hands up. When he held his hand up, that Israel prevailed or won. Okay. And when he let his hand down, okay, Amalek prevailed. But Moses' hands became heavy. So they took a stone and put it under him. They propping this man up, put it under him, and he sat on it. And Aaron and Hur supported his hands. Y'all need some friends in your corner that's going to support your hands when your hands get heavy. All right. When you got your hands up, you winning. When you got your hands down, you losing. You need some friends in your corner that's going to hold your hands up. That's a separate word. But remember that word. You need some good people on your team. So he had one on one side and the other on the other side, and his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. So I love this. Joshua defeated Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. Then the Lord said to Moses, Write this for a memorial in the book. Okay, write all of this down. Write your victories down. That's another word for somebody. You got to write your victories down now. Write your victories in this season, in this month, this first day of July. I am going to declare that you're going to have some victories and you're going to have to keep track of those victories. Let's start with today. Today, I want you to write down the victory at the end of the day because there will be a victory. Okay, don't let the enemy cause you to think that, oh no, today was just such a bad day. No, there was a victory. Okay, you're going to have to, in this season, in this month, write down, record your victories, because that's going to be how you fight the enemy also. Okay, record those victories. So the Lord told Moses, write this for a memorial in the book and recount it in the hearing of Joshua, that I will utterly blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Okay, they ain't even going to remember this enemy that has come to attack you. And Moses built an altar and called its name, the Lord is my banner. For he said, because the Lord has sworn, the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Let me break this thing down real quick for you so you can understand. What happened is the children of Israel, we know that God had already delivered them from the Red Sea, okay? He wasn't their Jehovah Nissi then. Okay, he parted the Red Sea. They walked through. We know that they already had the encounter. He's their provider. He's rescuing them. He's their healer. We learned about him being their healer. He's all of those things. They're learning about who God truly is in this season. Now, as they are traveling, Amalek and his army decide they're going to attack the children of Israel, but they don't attack them face on. They attack them from behind. This is a sneak attack. And if you know anything about war, you know the men of war are in the front. Everybody that is fighting, those fighters, those people that can win battles, the strong ones are always up front because they're going to wage war up front. Y'all like how I put my dukes up? That's how I feel they fight. Okay, maybe not. But they are going to be up front fighting. Who's in the back? Well, the women, the children, the elderly, the maimed, the ill, all of them are in the back so that they could be protected by the ones in the front. Amalek and his crew came and attacked the back. They started killing and cutting off the elderly, the women, the children, the maimed, and the lame. Okay, now see, wait a minute. You ain't even fighting fair. If I'm God, that's what I'm saying. You ain't fighting fair. And it didn't catch God off by surprise. Come on, can I say that? But you ain't fighting fair. You are attacking my people at their most vulnerable state. And how many of you know that the Lord will have compassion for you, and it will cause him to rise up and set a standard against the enemy? The word of God says when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Lord will raise up a standard against him, okay? And that means the Lord is going to fight for you. So when you've been in a state where you feel you've been vulnerable and yet you've been attacked and you've had an attack after an attack after an attack, and you say, Lord, I can't take no more. The Lord is saying, go ahead, stand up, fight against the enemy, but fight and pray. Fight and pray. Fight and pray. Moses was praying. His hands were up. He had two people helping him. Okay. Hands up. But Joshua was out there fighting. Fight and pray. Fight and pray. And God said, I am going to be the one that gives you this battle. I saw what the enemy did to you. I saw it. I saw that they snuck you. I saw that they hit you at your most vulnerable state. I saw that you were defenseless in this entire thing. And guess what? I'm going to be your banner. That's why we can trust in the Lord. When the enemy sneaks in and comes in and attacks us, attacks our body, attacks our mind, attacks our finances, our relationships, whatever the case may be, when he sneaks in and comes in for the kill, the Lord raises a standard against him. It's almost like the Lord is just sitting back, and then when he sees that the enemy comes in, he just raises up and says, no, y'all get behind me. You ain't fighting them, you fighting me. Come on. Anybody had that big sister, big cousin, auntie, whomever, and you were being bullied and whatever was happening, and that person came and said, no, you thought they were by themselves. They're not by themselves. We here. Somebody type, we here. He here. He's here. You don't have to worry. You don't have to even wave the white flag and give up. The Lord is our banner. He's going to be the one that stands in front of us saying, victory belongs to me. This is not just a fight. You thought you were fighting them. You're really trying to fight me, and you're going to lose every single time. And so that's why Moses said, hey, wait a minute. Let me build an altar right here where we stand, because he realized he was tired. He knew he had to pray. Moses said, I might not be a fighter anymore because I'm old. but I can pray this thing through. And I'm sending Joshua ahead of me so that he can fight. But we're doing everything we can. In your family, are you fighting and praying and fighting and praying and fighting and praying? And those of you that are praying are tired right now of praying. And those of you that are fighting are tired of fighting. And God is saying, that's where I want you. Focus on what I've called you to do, because I'm going to give you the victory. I am Jehovah Nissi. And I saw what the enemy tried to do, but he's defeated. The enemy is defeated every single time. Jehovah Nissi has got our back. He is our banner. And so that is the word for today. Jehovah Nissi, he is indeed our banner. It doesn't matter how vulnerable you were. It doesn't matter if the enemy came up and institute a sneak attack against you. It doesn't matter. He still loses this battle and every single battle, because he's already lost the war. He's lost the war. We've won the war. So you can be encouraged that the Lord has not forsaken you, that he knows exactly what you're going through, and he's going to raise a standard against the enemy, and the enemy is defeated, and you win. Somebody type, I win. I win. My family wins. You win. You don't lose. You win. So that is the word for today, July 1st, 2024. You win, because Jehovah Nissi is fighting this battle for you. I need you to share this word with somebody else. Be a blessing to somebody else. Even if, hey, you're like, I didn't get all the points. Let them watch the replay. It's going to be on YouTube and it's going to be on Instagram. Let them go ahead and follow Unity Baron so they don't miss any words. Okay. They got to watch this for themselves too. But listen, y'all going to get another word tomorrow, but we can definitely trust in the name of Jehovah Nissi, because he is our banner. So I love you all. Y'all catch that word, share that word, be a blessing to somebody else. And I guess when y'all gonna see me, y'all know this now. Tomorrow, you'll see me tomorrow. All right, IG. All right, YouTube. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.